Sagittarius, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for the week of February 19th through the 25th. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the week, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this space with me today, and for all of your comments. Thank you for all of the support that I've been getting. I've been going through a massive transition myself over here, like the entire collective this year. You had some beautiful pre-shuffled oracle messages. These come by way of the sacred, where is this? The Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn. So your first card that we're going to discuss today is the card of Illumination. I'm going to put my glasses on so I make sure this stays into focus for you all. I can't tell with my eyes all blurry. This is also known, let me see, there we go. This is also known as the mist rising on Alpine Lake. So as nature is a metaphor, right? Mist is a symbol of the unseen realms, okay? And the veil between realms, okay? This is the entry point. Whenever you see mist rising, right? When the sun rises over a mountain, all right? This is a symbol that your spirit guardians, your protectors, your ancestors are very close at hand, because that veil is thinning, okay, this week for Sagittarius specifically, okay? And what that means is your spiritual life is expanding in leaps and bounds. You are expansive this week because you are actually leveling up in your spiritual life, and you are feeling a more illuminated energy here at Illuminated Tarot. So you could have a new period of illumination going on in your spiritual practices. Make sure you cultivate those practices or begin doing those practices this week, because you have an opportunity to advance in your consciousness and in your own awareness this week specifically. And a lot of this has to do with your own freedom, because coupled with this card of mist rising on Alpine Lake, we've got some fur here, some wolf fur, we have freedom. All right, and look at those beautiful swallows. This is a cliff swallow. As you can see, when they're far away, they look really brown. But if you notice cliff swallows, if you have an opportunity to be near a cliff and you have nests there, they actually appear metallic and luminous and blue almost when you get close to them. So this is about flying free on the wind currents of your life, all right? Cliff swallows can do remarkable aerial maneuvers, all right? So you may be doing some remarkable aerial maneuvers in your life right now that allow you to break free and fly as free as a bird. Some of you are breaking the chains of bonds where you were people-pleasing or giving more to the other people around you. Sagittarius, I'm a Sag rising, and I know what it's like when you feel like you're being held back in conformity. You're going to be moving forward this week, I think, in some unconventional ways, and going beyond predictable behaviors of your recent past, okay? You're not here to live an ordinary life, okay, Sag? No. This is not living a mundane life, okay? So do not be trapped, all right, by convention or the needs of other people. And this week, I really think a lot of you are going to be as free as a bird, literally, okay? Because you're going to be choosing life on your own terms. And you have that opportunity this week, okay? Let's see what the tarot has to say, because it seems like you are definitely being illuminated to follow your own freedom and your own illumination this week. Let's see what's going on. I love those cards, and I love how nature can speak to us, right, and teach us so many things. I feel like nature is the greatest teacher of all, right? That's why, look around me. I've got plants in the mountainous Arctic landscape here. I don't know, I'll probably change it throughout the year, maybe each season. This is the winter here in North America. Maybe I'll change it each season. That might be kind of cool, yeah? All right, let's see, Sag. What is going on? All right, I think I can get away with, we'll see. If I can't see if it's focusing or not when I show you the cards, I'm gonna have to put them back on. All right, what's the overall general energy for the week ahead, Sag? Ooh, this wants to come out. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. You got some changes on the horizon. Or you might be in the midst of great change, so you can fly free, Sag. So hold steady, stay the course, all right? If you need to hold on to a wheel, hold on to a wheel. I feel like You're on a boat and you're like, whoa, Nelly, it's a rockin'. It's a rockin'. And it's not that it's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. This is like the ship of your life. You're trying to stabilize. I feel like, you know, things have gotten a little wobbly, right? And this is, and I know this so well as a Sag rising. When you know you need to break free of something, it's almost as though things have to get a little topsy-turvy in order for you to do it. You know, things have to sometimes become so unstable in situations for us to break free and release ourselves, okay? Can't wait to see what that brings in. The Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Opportunity. You're going to be leaving something behind in the search for something better, okay? I can't see. So I'm going to put it back on. And I'm sorry for the reflection. I have a window right in front of me, and it's very bright out today. And I got to get some curtains. I've got blinds, but not curtains. So I apologize for the reflection in my eyes here if it bothers you. And also on the card itself. 8 of Cups. We all know what that is. There's some cups that have been spilt. There's been some argumentation. There's been some emotions that are spiking. And the opportunity this week is to release these emotions that you feel, Sag. Yep. In near future, you could be saying no to somebody. This is the card of no more of this. Nope. Nope. You may be blocking somebody out of your life or needing some space. 6 of Pentacles. The challenge is, are you going to be willing to plant new seeds? Right? Are you willing to become illuminated this week and to fly free? You are, because you want to plant new seeds, and the challenge is, are you going to do it? What you don't see coming, Sag, bottom deck, Queen of Pentacles. You want stability. You do. I don't know if you saw that. 0 in. There we go. Yep. Beautiful. She's sitting there on her moped seat talking to a rabbit. And she's got a coin. And she's content. I think you're looking for contentment, right? You haven't been, you don't feel fulfilled. I'm getting that vibe right now. Sag, something that's been going on in your life was unfulfilling, okay? And you're ready to move forward. With the Sag oomph, you know what I mean? That fire. It's almost like something has dampened your fire recently, and you're ready to release so you can fly free. All right, what is the Wheel of Fortune all about right now? Why is this here? Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Page of Wands, the Hangman. It's almost as though you felt stuck, haven't you? You've been stagnant. Something's been stagnating in your life, Sag, and you're just like, all right, this is that pause before you go in a new direction because you're changing directions, okay? You've been in a period of instability and something going on in your life. It could be a connection. It could be something going on at work. It could be something going on with your family or a group of friends. And you're taking a time out this week to just sit for a minute, to gain a new perspective, to decide, all right, I got to come up with a plan. Something's got to go. And because of that, I got to figure out my next move. So this week, you're in the midst of great change. There's been a period of stability, instability in something in your life. And this is that pause that you need to take before you can move forward, okay? And I see you doing it. I see you taking this pause and welcoming change in your life, Sag, because you're ready. This is the week. You're ready. Yeah. I knew it. I knew we were going to see the 8 of Swords because you have been held back, Sag, in a situation. You could have already left a situation, but you're still feeling the energy of it, and you're still feeling the emotions. So this week, you've got the Magician, the 8 of Swords, and the Empress. You are now realizing, you know what? I need to nurture me. Me and me alone. No matter what's going on in my life, if I don't nurture the things in my life that matter to me, and I don't break free, then I'm not going to manifest what I want, okay? This is about you taking your power back, Sag. Taking your power back in your life to be the beautiful, adventurous, daring, unconventional Sages that you are. And I know this feeling when you feel like, man, I'm kind of same old. I think I'm kind of settling right now in whatever aspect of your life that I'm speaking to, okay? No settling, Sag. You were meant to be daring. You were meant for greatness. You were meant to rise. You were meant to feel illuminated. Anything that has been holding you back, you were breaking free of it this week. And you were walking away from it towards your own Empress energy, your own empowerment, and you were manifesting this change. As much as you've been delaying it and waiting for the right time, the time is now. The time is now. The challenge. Whoop. The 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You've been going through a challenge and a dynamic and about basically getting your needs met. And it's almost as though you're like, we've got to change this situation. And I've been seeing this in your readings lately, Sag, where it's almost like a make or break time in your a primary connection in your life where you're just like, you know what? I have a lot of love for this person. They're a bit unreliable. Okay. The King of Wands, they're both very assertive. There's a beautiful attraction. There's an opportunity to focus on yourself right now. The Nine of Pentacles is also, I see you coming into a beautiful balance in the wake of something you're breaking free from. The challenge is to give yourself that love, have the determination and motivation to reach for your own emotional emancipation and plant new seeds of growth within you, which require you to strip away the things that are holding you back. And I'm getting that, Sag. You are ready to break free. And I believe it's going to be beautiful. Yeah, you've been willful blindness. I think you've understood that something has run its course, okay? Whether it was willful blindness or not, you've already known what needs to go, but you're almost been dragging your feet around doing it. And it's hard. It's hard to do hard things, but you can do it. Yep. We got the Two of Wands, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. You know what I see happening is that you're saying no to something in your life because your ultimate desire is to go to what you value, what you hold dear. I feel like you have a vision of your own illumination. If you've had someone who's holding you back from your spiritual path, holding you back from your own dreams, your own goals, your own beliefs, it's almost as though someone in your life that you really bound your energy to, you did not share the same vision. And you've been sitting back and you've been waiting and you've been doing everything possible to be on the same page, to share the same vision, but you're not getting what you need here in this situation. I think you got committed to something that made you feel alone anyway. And now you're like, you know what? If I'm going to feel alone here, I might as well be alone because it's much better for me to focus on my own self, my own growth, my own energy. And this is also you starting to maybe even go into hermit mode in the near future, but going so deep spiritually that you feel emancipated and free, okay? This is about expressing yourself without hesitation, Sag, to cultivate the life that you want. And the people that you know will support that, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, what you don't see coming. We have the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're trying to express yourself without the hesitation of hurting someone else's feelings, of doing what's hard. But you're going to do it. I see you moving on from something this week. Yeah. Wow. A lot of you are looking at a very, very important connection in your life. And what you don't see coming is you no longer feel that you can trust the situation to give you the things that you want and need. It's holding you back from being the Sagittarius that you naturally are, which is someone who needs freedom, okay? This is the time to not be tied down. You need to go laugh and dance and explore. And if you've got somebody who you feel like, oh my God, I cannot even move, this is that judgment that we need to have over our own stability of what we're ultimately committed to and our own happiness and deciding, you know what, I can't trust that this is going to be stable for me, okay? Don't be trapped, okay? You are not here to live an ordinary, mundane life, Sag, so don't do it. All right? I feel like I'm being stern with y'all. You already know this has to do with the soul bond that's on the brink here. You're on the brink. You're tired. You're weary. It's enough is enough. I feel like you're reaching the end of your rope in some soul bond in your life, and you're ready to break free and fly, my sweethearts. Ugh. I feel like you're either going to do a huge pivot in a connection and you're going to start seeing some new growth because you're almost pushing someone to the edge. It's like, we got to grow and we got to move past this or it's over. And it's almost like it's an ultimatum type of week in a connection for you. And it's hard. You want new growth around the things that you are invested in in the way of stability, okay? As hard as it is, you've got new opportunities to actually, if you keep going, just keep going, okay? I think that you're ready to put in a lot more energy into your own stability on your own, and you're willing to give up on the things that aren't really helping you get there, okay, Sag? I think you're getting a lot of help and assistance from the non-physical realms in your spiritual core, signaling to you this could be the end of a very difficult situation that is not bringing you the stability that you seek. You cannot trust that this will give you and garner the conditions that you need to feel free in an important connection. And if that's going on, that period of instability, you're saying, you know what? I got to pull back and make some really important decisions in my life right now, because this is not allowing me to be the person, the human, have the life that I truly desire. Okay? So I'm feeling the need. I don't know why. I'm going to do this just because I have 1 extra minute. I'm going to cut the deck and see what comes out. Yeah, it is. Ten of Swords. This is the end of a painful situation, Sag. You are moving through it. Some of you have already left something, and you're now starting to discover, wow, I now that I look back, I didn't realize how you become blind to sometimes how much you were in a place of restriction, how much you're accommodating other people's energies. And then when you break free of that, you're like, wow, I was pretty blind because I was just so committed to something that I was, and I saw this, who was it the other day who posted this, where it was almost like when you're tiptoeing around an energy, you're actually like, when you actually can come, you're off balance, right? You're off balance when you start tiptoeing around people. And I think that you've been tiptoeing around somebody in your life that you're like, you know what? I've had to contort myself to accommodate someone else's energy, and I can't do it anymore, because then you lose sight of you and your own ability to be free and to fly deeper and deeper into the own depths of your being. You become limited. So this is about breaking free. All right, Sag? Unlimit yourself, okay? This is the week you're going to do it. And I know it might be scary. Change is scary, but you're ready for this. This is what everything has been building towards, is you breaking free, okay? Take care.